And good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here, trying to get to your comments and see what you might be saying or asking, but for some reason, my phone is not being cooperative this morning, so that just might not happen. So if you do say hello and I don't say hello back, or you ask a question and I don't answer it, my apologies. I'm still trying to find it here. All right, let's get to the weather in the meantime, though. So we've had 58 triple-digit days here in San Antonio so far this calendar year, and that's almost the record. The record high is, or the record number of days is 59 back in 2009. Today, we'll come close to it. If we exceed the temperature that's forecast, we would tie number one for 59 days. Personally, I'm hoping we don't because it's just too hot out there and it's supposed to be fall and it does not feel like fall. That's for sure. When is the average time of the first cold front? Typically, the first cold front to bring us with a high temperature below 80 is September 17th. So we're already behind on that one. 70 degrees, October 19th, a high below 60, November 9th. Gosh, that sounds nice. And a high below 50, December 2nd. So we'll look at those lower numbers and eventually, hopefully we hit them, unless global warming just takes over. All right, here's your allergy alerts. We have 4 of them we're watching: mold, ragweed, grass, and pigweed, all on the light side. Mold the worst. The count there is 290. Ragweed at 40, grass at 10, and pigweed at 20. Still not able to get to your comments and questions if you have any, but I'll keep looking. All right, allergy report. That's that. Aquifer is down again, not as much at least. It's down a tenth of a foot to 632.6. Not much rain in the forecast, really no rain in the forecast, no measurable rain at least. So unfortunately, we are not going to be seeing that going up anytime soon. All right, let's get to where there's a lot of water, the ocean and the tropics. This is Hurricane Fiona. As of the 7 o'clock advisory, that's winds were at 125. That's a category 3 on the Saffir-Simpson scale. And you see Bermuda there. It's that little black dot right below the eye now. So the eye of it is directly north of Bermuda, pulling away. Bermuda saw wind gusts of up to category 2 strength, sustained winds, not quite that high. But the next stop for Fiona is Nova Scotia. And hurricanes, they actually do hit Canada more often than people think, about one every, say, couple of years. And the strongest one was back in 2003, Hurricane Juan. This one, if it does make landfall on Nova Scotia with winds of 115, which is what the forecast is, this is early tomorrow morning, that would be the strongest storm to hit Nova Scotia. Really, it goes by the barometric pressure to determine how strong the storm is. So the barometric pressure has to be lower than Hurricane Juan in order for that to happen. And I believe Hurricane Juan was 940 millibars. So if this one's below that, it'll be the strongest one to ever hit Canada, in recorded history at least. And now we also have Tropical Depression number 9. It formed earlier this morning. It's that massive cloud cover down just north of South America, moving off to the west in the central southern Caribbean. And its winds are at 35 miles per hour. It's much more organized than it was yesterday, and it was really looking ragged. It's moving to the west-northwest at 13, and there is some good news with this one. The models have all come into a consensus that the track is going to be fairly similar. So it was spread out with Mexico. Now it's mainly the eastern Gulf, and it was looking like it was going to track into this area of very warm, explosive water, allowing for that development to happen, that rapid development that some hurricanes undergo. But if it doesn't make it as far to the west, like this track is showing, that won't happen. So it is still forecast, though, to become a hurricane, and by Tuesday, make landfall across western Cuba as a category 2, and then curve to the north and eventually northeast, swiping the western coast of Florida. Wednesday, still as a category 2. So we'll have to watch that one there. Those storms in those areas have histories of also blowing up pretty quickly, but the oceanic heat content not as warm there as what we're seeing in the western Caribbean. So that looks like most of the western Gulf is out of the track of that one. Temperatures back at home, nothing like hurricane status here weather-wise. It's just the heat. Not too bad this morning. 65 in Kerrville, 6 in Fredericksburg, 68 in Hondo, San Antonio starting out at 72, 75 for New Braunfels, Seguin 69, Gonzales 75, and Del Rio at 66, E2. Carrizo Springs, Pearsall, Cotulla all at 70. There's the radar. Nothing to talk about. There's just nothing there. High pressure is here, and it's going to keep us dry over the next few days. And you'll see that on there's just nothing going on for Texas. That high is going to keep everything pretty much around us. We're like in the donut I call it, of rainfall. There's just nothing there. and not much in the way of cloud cover either. So it means a nice weekend, but it's also going to be hot. So we'll take a look at your hour by hour forecast. As you can see in the head and in the top corner, you see it's 12:20 in the afternoon on this Friday. If you're planning to do lunch outside or go somewhere for lunch, I'm thinking add about 5 degrees to this, maybe 6. That's with the temp really right around 90 for San Antonio. Most areas will be in the low 90s by lunchtime. Now, as we head through the day, notice we got the clock at 5:20, so that it's drive time. There were a lot of problems on the roads this morning, a lot of accidents. Hopefully you weren't stuck in that traffic, but I know Friday afternoon traffic tends to be a lot worse than every other day because people are trying to get out of town. But if you're doing any driving, you'll need that air conditioner because, yep, a high of 99 in the forecast for San Antonio. Our southern counties could end up in the low 100s for this first full day of fall, which feels anything but fall-like. Heading into tomorrow morning, we got more. You'll see the clock's at 7:45, and we have more cloud cover out there. Partly to mostly cloudy, we'll call it. And that increase in moisture is going to lead for the chance of some showers near the coast in the morning. Everyone should start out dry, though. Later on in the day, though, we're going to see some of those clouds hanging around. Maybe a very, very, very stray sprinkle, like a 2% chance. Not enough to put on the 7-day, but it is going to be more moisture in the air, so a little more humid, more cloud cover, but temperatures will be kept down about 4 to 5 degrees from what they are today. So that's some good news. And about the same on Sunday. Then a cool front comes in and we cool off a little more next week. All right, so let's get to today. Starting out around the low 70s right now. Now we're seeing mostly sunny skies. By noon, it will be already hot, 90 degrees, and that's higher than our average high. The average high, by the way, for today is typically 88 degrees. And then 99 degrees for the high on Friday, or that's today. I'm calling it a Friday fryer because the temperatures are way above where they should be for this time of year. You can see that average high popping up in the upper right. Average low is 68, average high is 88. So today we go from 99 and it'll be breezy. The wind will help cool us off a little bit. That's good news. 99 today. Tomorrow we'll start out at 73, go up to 95. Sunday morning, 72 to start, 96 to end. And there's that cool front coming in on Monday. But before that happens, we are going to hit a high of 96. That front will be later in the day. And it won't bring much rain, if any, along with it. But it will bring some wind. Behind the front, notice the wind switching around to the northeast at 10 to 20. That'll help lower the temperatures a few more degrees, but also bring us less humidity. Tuesday, not too bad. 92 for a high after starting out at 68. 67 to start Wednesday and a high of 91. Pretty much the same on Thursday, starting at 68 with a high of 92. So lots of sunshine on the 7-day. No measurable chances for rain, but at least we see those temperatures cool down once we get beyond today, one step, and then once we get beyond the weekend and Monday, another step down. So not too bad. So I'll have your updated information today for both of our tropical systems, the depression in the southern Caribbean and also Fiona on its way to Canada, and the latest on your forecast. Hopefully we'll see you at noon. If not, Bill Taylor will be in this afternoon, and he'll have your forecast at 4, 5, 6, and 10, and another Facebook Live. All right, guys, have a great, happy Friday. Stay cool, and have a safe weekend. Bye-bye.